Welcome to Clydesdale Media. Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're first to know when new episodes are available. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. We got Amy, we got me. Mr. Charlie's supposed to be here at some point, and Kat may tune in from Mexico. We're not sure.
We got Murph here too.
Yeah, Murph. We've got Kenneth and Corey and Lex in the chat already. Corey and Kenneth competing over who can do more O's with their Let's Go.
Listen,
and we got Holly in the chat now too, and Jody.
I have an update about the dog.
The new adopted dog that you were trying to do?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Who put the kibosh on that?
Well, it turns out they said that they preferred a fenced-in yard, and we don't have that. And I'll take him out in just a second. And they said the other dog is too skittish, and he doesn't like walks. Like he's so anxious he can't even do walks, and so they want a fenced-in yard so he'll feel safe. So I support that. I want what's best for the dog, but I'm just sad because I wanted this cute little dog to go with Murph.
There are thousands and thousands of dogs looking for a home. Maybe it's just them telling you that you need to find the right dog for Murph.
Here's the problem. I told Scott Radowski if this dog wasn't a good fit, I wouldn't pursue another dog.
Yeah, but he knows that that's worth the paper it was written on. Jody Lynn says that pet rescue groups are literally a joke or a literal joke. Kenneth Lapp, spay and neuter your pets, kids. Yep. Just like Bob Barker said, may he rest in peace.
R.I.P.
And these are the dogs of our lives. Yeah.
Why are we talking about dogs?
Well, while we're waiting for you to show up timely, Amy was filling us in on her adoption fall through. So, but she's trying to smile through it, and she's muted.
She's muted.
But I look like I'm ready to go gaming.
Is that why your hair's like that?
Listen, I took a shower.
And it still looks like that?
You are such a jerk. Now we are fighting. We were getting along today at the gym, and now we're not.
Well, I love how you announce like it's news that you took a shower.
I mean, it is big news.
It is. Because I went straight from working out to work, and then I came home.
Kids love it.
They don't care. I work outside. It's fine for everybody.
Most of the moms at your school don't. Never mind.
Listen, I just put on some patchouli and I'm good to go.
All those hippies down in Clintonville.
And some sandalwood. We're good. Corey took a shower today too. I'm not special. Well, it's special that I took a shower because it's not so often.
It's a rarity.
Kenneth says, Scott, in need of another hat. Check out Vindicates. My wife complimented me when I wore it. Almost never happens. I have trouble with hats. I have a very large noggin, and I have to get like supersized hats.
Is that because of your big brain?
I like to think so, but my wife tells me no, it's definitely not. Jody says, Amy, the right dog will make its path to you. Be patient.
It did. His
name's
Mark.
Listen, Scott keeps telling me he's a lone wolf.
Murph is? For Scott is.
Not Scott. That Murph is a lone wolf. I like what Kenneth said it. Asked if I was driving a sub with this controller.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can make that
Hopefully
joke.
it's more successful than the previous
been long.
attempts.
It's been long
Yeah.
enough.
It's been long enough.
You can make it.
Yikes.
And then ACR got wrapped up in patchouli,
Yeah.
cedar, lavender, and orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essential oils there. Yeah.
So you guys were at the gym together today?
Okay. Well, what happened was Charlie worked out at 6:15, and I came into the next class, but I got there early. Bantered between classes.
You cut out for me a little bit there.
Oh,
We bantered for her class.
yeah, we bantered.
Because Charlie wasn't working hard enough that he could talk to you during the workout?
That may be true.
Well, there was also rest included in today's workout.
30 seconds is no one's rest in no world.
But thank the goodness we had it.
Yes.
I would have died.
There was burpees and wall balls.
Yes, Scott, it was 20 minutes, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So 10 rounds. Burpees, max burpees, and then max wall balls.
Why?
Simple, effective. I didn't mind it, actually.
Zone 2, Jeff, you must be in shape. It's like zone
One.
6.
Yeah, my heart rate was at 174. That was not zone 2.
Just one each time. One burpee, one wall ball.
Yeah.
One
So-
burpee.
So there were two schools of thought on this. One was, you can go slow, kind of just try to draw out that 30 seconds. But coach really wanted us to hit certain watermark. And when I heard that watermark, I was like, all right, fine, I'll go one more above that. So then I went as fast as I could and then rested the rest of the time.
Omar wants to know scores.
Well, I'll tell you, my total score overall was 199 reps. So I did about 7 burpees every time. I definitely could have done more. I kept it at that same watermark for 7 rounds, and then I picked it up the last couple rounds. I don't know if I could have sustained 10 the whole time, but
How many wall balls?
12. I could have done 15 if I really wanted to push it, but 20 minutes is a long time.
I did 8 and 12 and just shut it down after that.
Yeah. So you did more than me.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, Corey knows Amy way too well. I'm betting Corey at some point she did one more rep just to make the number even.
Yeah, because if I would have realized it, if I realized that I'm odd like that, you gotta fix that up.
Well, you are odd, but
Well, and it's only okay to be odd if all the numbers are odd. Like 199, that's not what I mean. I mean I don't know, like 2115.9 works for me because that's all odd numbers, right? But if it was some odd and even numbers mixed together, that would make me feel icky. It doesn't have to make sense to you. It's just what works in my head.
Yeah, ACR prefers odd numbers. So
So
had a
wait,
fun
what
week.
about your workout?
I'm kind of getting to it.
Okay.
So I had a fun weekend. My wife was diagnosed with pneumonia.
Yikes.
So ER visit Saturday morning. After a 9-day cold, it resulted in pneumonia.
Yeah.
And so had her at the ER on Saturday morning. She's on heavy duty antibiotics and ibuprofen because she actually popped a rib out coughing
Yeah.
with all that. So fun weekend with that. Now I have the cold.
the cold or the pneumonia?
The cold. Please God, not the pneumonia. After everything I've been through with these sinuses, please no. But I do have my garage almost cleaned out totally now. And yeah, So I'm going to just at least move this afternoon. The workout at Polaris was yucky, just like yours. It was double unders, thrusters, and pull-ups. And yeah. So I don't know. I'll figure something out and do something in the garage. So
Hey,
yeah.
we missed this. Corey saying he likes that vest on Charlie. He's looking sharp.
I know we're getting cool here.
It's getting cold out here in these streets of Ohio.
At least for the torso. The arms are still warm.
Don't worry about those. Cover the legs up. Nobody needs to see those anyway. A-frames all.
Got to show the gun show.
Yeah.
Every chance you get.
She's got a gun show.
Yeah.
Feel like an ice cream cone.
Just ask Amy's aunt.
She's a fan of Charlie.
Ice cream cone?
That's right. You just go like this.
Ice cream cone goes the other direction. I'm the ice cream cone.
No. What kind of ice cream are you eating? Upside down ice cream cone. This way.
Corey said it got down to 53 down there in Louisiana. Out of the ordinary for them. Yeah, that's about our high today.
You're right.
And it was weird because like the sun would come out, then it would rain, and then the sun would come out and rain. Like it's been odd today.
Yeah, whatever. If you don't like the weather in Ohio, just wait 10 minutes. It'll change. That's the saying here. So
pretty much.
So yeah, did any of you catch any of the Crash Crucible this weekend?
I did not.
I saw
but I saw some awesome photos of Jamie.
Yeah, and some big names were competing down there. James Sprague, Colton Mertens. But a guy to be on the lookout for, Austin Hatfield. He won the Wadapalooza qualifier this year and ended up winning the Crash Crucible over Mertens and Sprague. So definitely keep an eye out for Mr. Austin Hatfield. He's one to watch for sure. Colton had a slow start, ended up finishing second on the weekend with a couple wins on Sunday. So he had a good showing. Sprague ended up fourth. What's that, Charlie?
Is it me or more people doing these, not random events, but off events than normal?
So I think what's happened is, like, Rogue is almost all invitation. Wadapalooza this year is almost all invitation. Dubai is all invitation. So these, I get, like, just like in college football, these mid-majors now have the opportunity to have some really cool competitions with some big names. And what Crash did is they put out a competition with just a ton of like odd objects and new implements.
Okay.
They did pegboards, they did flip sleds, they did handstand obstacle courses, they did toast bar on a trapeze.
No, use your hands. Oh, sorry. Scott found something and was asking my opinion. I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry.
Nope. But that's what he said anyway.
Okay.
So, and they had outside running as part of it. So it had a lot of different elements that a lot of competitions don't have. And I think if you're going to be a games competitor, those are the competitions you need to go to get experience on all that. So I think we're going to have a whole new set of like mid majors. You know, like in college football, you have the college football playoff, the big bowls that go to the championship game, and then you have like the New Year's Day 6 or 8 or whatever they call that. I think that's like a next tier that's going to show up because everything's invite ones.
Yeah, so many more room for activities.
Yeah, Crash was huge. It was really a cool thing to watch. They had 2 floors going at the same time on Sunday, and then they would switch back and forth. They had a turf floor and a regular floor and would go back and forth depending on the event. And they tried a new scoring system, which was just a load of shit. Like, horrible, called P scoring, performance-based, and so really quickly, like, whoever took first, you would then take whoever finished in the dead middle, and the distance between that, you would divide by 50, and that's how you would get, like, 7 seconds became a point. So if you finished 21 seconds behind the leader, you would have 97 points. But it also works on the backside where the distance between the leader and the mid, you would then do that below, and if you finished below that, you got 0. So there were a ton of 0 scores. There was one for what's that, Charlie?
Why are we bothering with this nonsense? Just
So many changes all the time over it.
The good news is CrossFit has not adopted this.
Yeah.
I think what happened is nobody bitched about the scoring system, but a couple math geeks wanted to like say there was a problem, and so they come up with this new system, and there's nobody asked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Holly said, one athlete ended up with 0 points.
Yeah.
And how disinteresting, like, you'll never go back, right?
no, because that makes you feel good about yourself. Did all this work,
Yeah.
got
You got 0.
Where it really screwed people up is like on the handstand obstacle course, which it was a thing where people struggled with, like, to get over. One person may get 3 laps in, another person may get 1. They both got 0, even though one did triple the work of the other. Now, how incentivized are you? Like, it just was very demoralizing.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And I haven't got to talk to you guys about age group and adaptives being split off, because that happened right after we got off the air last week.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we kind of knew it. I mean, that was our instinct, or just logical conclusion.
And still not a ton of detail.
Well, I'm glad it was released and that we know, so that people can make a plan for it.
I think it'd be better.
We don't even have dates.
I know. But to know that it's not going to be at the games, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. So
yeah, and is the Open involved or what? Yeah.
So the rest of the season remains the same. If you're an age group or an adaptive athlete, you do the Open, you do quarterfinals, you do semifinals, just like you've always done. The games are just going to be in a new location. In Dave's Week in Review, he states that they were always kind of a sideshow and a second thought at the games. Not in a bad way. Like, he felt bad about it. Like, and that they could only invite 10 of each age group because just capacity and how and the site itself, and that this gives them an opportunity to be highlighted on a weekend all by themselves and to get the due they deserve and still be part of the season. I hope that's not lip service. I hope that they are going to support that just like they always have, where they get the kits, they get the all the stuff that they would get if they went to the game. Right. Prize money, all of that stuff. That's what the details we don't have, and that's what I want to know. Because if you don't do that, then it's still a sideshow. It's just on a different day.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And with less potential people watching.
Correct. But I think, and I said this a little bit last week, I think the big thing is, if it's going to grow, we have to make some tough decisions. And one of those tough decisions is nobody wants to sit and watch 10 heats of the same event back to back to back to back. And in some of those upper age groups, we don't have enough people in them yet. And I think we have to make a tough decision and cut that, where we just do 35 to 50 or 49 for now. We still give the others a championship, but it's online until they can start supporting the ecosystem, like 50 and up. Because nobody wants to sit at an event and watch 8 different age groups, men and women, do the same event for 8 straight hours.
Yeah.
And if that's what's going to be set up, ain't nobody watching. You're never going to get the crowds. I think with Crash this weekend, they did a 35 to 39. They did the same workouts as the elites. You could compare and contrast the scores, and it showed that they were actually comparably fit to the elite athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was actually a really good demonstration, a good highlight for those Masters athletes. And what do they say? Like 55% of the open money is 35 to 40,
Yeah.
35 to 50. So that's the group that's paying all the money anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest issue with Masters. Like, I went to the MFC, and honestly, like, I would go back to like my little media room when it was 50 to 60 plus.
Yeah.
Because like I just didn't have time to like cover everything, and I just couldn't watch the same workout 5 more times.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just like at the games where we kind of like take the teams off because we don't have the bandwidth and the capacity to do everything.
Well, yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So I think that has to happen if the Masters are going to grow. And then if those other divisions get bigger, then add them into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
So Vindicate was down at Crash this weekend. Big crowds. Did you do well there down there, Travis? I don't have to give specifics, but was it a good time?
Do you think that the adaptive and the Masters will be done at the same time?
I don't think so. Wheelwad's going to run the adaptive, and Legends is doing the Masters.
Right.
And then the Pit Fitness is doing the teens.
Yeah.
And I think the adaptives, the reason I didn't bring them up is every adaptive I've talked to looks at Wheelwad as their CrossFit Games anyway. Because it was a more inclusive competition that had the actual people in a wheelchair there. They had a lot more divisions.
Palooza, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And they actually looked at those events as bigger than the games because only like 5 divisions got invited to the games.
Right.
So I think for them, this was already their avenue anyway. Now they get the official title of like fittest on earth at the competition they viewed as the best anyway. So I think for them, it's an easy move. It's the teens and the Masters that have been at the games fully represented. Do they see the benefit in it? And the big benefit is they've said, like, Legends is looking at inviting more than 10 people per division.
Hey, we don't have a title sponsor yet, do we?
For the games?
Yeah.
For this show, we do. C4 Energy.
Yes, we do for this show. Yeah.
But for the games, we do not. And actually, if you look at the last press release, the logo for the games does not have a title sponsor on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
They should
So
probably be.
nothing to announce yet.
Yeah.
Sure, they're working on it.
Well, how will we know what clothes to buy?
We don't.
If it's tiered, they better order them today. Maybe we'll get there by the game.
I'm hoping it's not. It's not going to be good. Oh.
Tier's just in everything right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I watched the chat. Do you watch the challenge, Charlie? I know Amy
Yeah.
probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, all their clothes are now tier.
See, they're gonna spread themselves too far.
It's crazy. Corey says more than 10 people per division is huge in of itself. I agree. Especially when everything's online. You know that, like, the percent of error between 5th and 15th is probably huge. Like, we saw, like, Chelsea Nicholas get to the game. She was 11th. She wouldn't even have made it had she not had a backfill. And then she was winning before she blew her Achilles.
I need to know what filter Corey's using on that picture.
The ab filter?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
And he said, and if someone like me can still try and qualify for the RX division, I'm assuming they're still doing that. Would be even better. Corey was lean at MFC. Lean.
Maybe he's.
And I should know because I slept with him.
Whoa.
Hold the door. What?
Yeah.
I always get that wrong. I mean, we shared a room at the MFC. I always say that wrong.
Or did you?
But
what's he doing? What's secrets? What filters he using?
SARM filter.
Oh yeah.
He actually went. Corey said shared a room, slept together, same thing. Corey had not had a drop of alcohol for 2.5 months before the MFC.
Oh. Okay, what else you got?
Yeah. Yeah. Eating clean and not drinking, not in Charlie's toolkit.
No.
Amy can go eating clean. The no alcohol part's the tough stuff for her.
The wine is the hard part, yeah.
Amy and I are going to start eating clean.
Yeah, we talked about this morning with our banter between classes.
Are you going to get past day one?
Well, Charlie likes to repeat day one.
So do you get past it if you just repeat it? Because you finish it.
But you restart. I don't know.
And then we're back to like that Charlie thinks a vegetable is a potato.
I mean, you need carbs. We do CrossFit. And it's a potato. Who is his nutrition coach?
If you put sweet before that, then you're cool.
Sweet potato?
Yeah.
Is there really any difference?
Yes.
Let's get a nutritionist on here.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of nutritionists out there saying there really is no difference.
Well, it does for taste.
Is there a difference between brown rice and white rice?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not for me.
So Corey's, you'll like this, Charlie. Corey's nutritionist, I think, is called Smoke Show Nutrition.
What?
On Instagram.
Oh.
I think if I remember right from when he told me at MFC. Am I right, Corey? Smoke Show Nutrition?
That's a good name, though. Ooh, the spelled
Spelled the
funny.
Cajun style.
Oh, it is. Are they from Canada?
It's Cajun, dude.
The
It's
AUS?
Louisiana. Down there in New Orleans.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. I'm gonna look this up.
You know, like that LSU thing, like go LSU is spelled that way, and you know,
They changed
Joe
Burrow's
Burrow
name. Yeah. You're welcome.
James. You're welcome. He's from Athens. Just a boy from Athens.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Birchfield says it's the barbecue place on the corner. Smoke Show Nutrition.
Ah, yes.
Jabba.
All red meat all the time.
Yep. Hmm.
Her Instagram is Smokey the Blair. Smokey
What?
the Blair. BLAYR.
His
Nutrition coach.
nutrition.
Oh. Free shout outs to Smokey the Blair.
How much you would have bet when we come back next week, Charlie will have signed up with Smokey the Blair for nutrition.
And started a new ad program.
He'll be on the pod in 2 weeks.
I'll be like, hey, Smokey the Blair, do you also have a personalized ab program that I could go ahead and try? Because these other ones I'm trying weren't doing it for me.
I see that Corey has 6. I need 7. abs.
Okay. Well, that's odd.
That would be the goal. That 8th one's real tough to get.
Mm.
You get 1 across the bottom, straight across, be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is a nutritionist, Jody Lynn.
Uh-oh.
And Corey,
Jody-
just tell her all she has to do is come up with 2 days of an ab program.
She could make a lot of money.
We'll never get past day 2. So, well, any other big things happen this weekend? My daughter did come home yesterday.
Oh,
Did she?
Yeah, to surprise my wife and make her feel better.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it was really nice. We got to see her.
So, did she already go back?
She did.
Yeah.
She has to work today.
Natalie was home for fall break. I think she just came here to sleep in her bed and really see her friends that were here because I just saw her a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did she have a guest?
No, she did not.
Good. I had a son turned 8 on Sunday.
Oh, Jackie J.
Jay turned 8.
Jackie J. That's awesome.
Very cool.
And he got his Godzilla costume.
That makes a lot of sense that he's
So
Godzilla.
He went to the zoo, and he basically danced the entire time and pointed at people in his costume.
Okay. And how did other people receive that?
It brought joy to them.
Oh, good. I can believe that.
There's a lot of dabbing. It's a dabbing dinosaur is what he was calling himself.
Mm. Yeah. Did the other kids wear a costume or just him?
Well, yes. And
Your
no.
other kids. Okay.
Everybody had costumes on there for some reason. The
Let's
little
do it
one
this-
is fully immersed in the Taylor Swift world, so
Oh,
yeah, we had to do that.
that's
And you
cute.
wanted Travis Kelsey?
The other one was a hot dog. Food for Halloween, so it's weird. One's bacon, one's a hot dog, one's a pickle, one's a hamburger.
I don't know what Murph's going to be for Halloween this year. I'll have to buy him a new one.
None of the stuff clearly Corey eats.
Oh, yeah.
So we got an invite to a Halloween party,
So did we.
Oh,
an 80s Halloween party.
Yeah.
And I got to come up with some kind
I
of costume.
I know.
mm.
I noticed it wasn't a euchre party because they were afraid to invite us.
Yeah, we always take the money.
We do.
Corey has a message for you, Charlie. Charlie doesn't want any of the workouts, Blair programs. They always end in tears.
All of my workouts end in tears, so
Yeah.
it would be really any different.
And if
Why
he'll
my
be more
shoulder
cut,
back that way? Why does my heels come off the ground?
So how is that squat, the ankle mobility going?
Ankle's great. Hips, shoulders, everything above that's just a disaster.
Yeah.
Trying to get back into the mobility movement.
here's another program.
I did a day or two.
Yeah. Well, you coming tomorrow?
Yep.
All right, good.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for today. It was good seeing you all in the chat. Love you guys so much. We will see you next time on Clydesdale Media Roundtable. And apparently, Kat was supposed to log on from Mexico, but she's probably passed out in
On the beach.
That would have made it great.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.